guys. Okay, I think my mic is up now. Let's continue the build. Go, go, go. Welcome back to another stream. Is it too low? I think it's okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, this one I think I did wrongly because the screw not supposed to go. I just check. If you take a look here, show you my screen. Yes. If you take a look here, this screw is supposed to be inside. So this screw will connect to this back plate, the tap optical board down here. It's not the optical board, sorry. Yeah, it's the sensor. So these two screws is supposed to connect to the sensor plate. So I did it wrongly. Alright, so we're going to change that today. Wait, let me see. Yes, so this one right here. So these two screws right here is supposed to go right through the back to the optical sensor. So we're going to change that today. We don't use these two screws down here. We don't use this. So we're going to change that, right?
Harusnya diginiin.
Kalau kata-kata nggak bisa mewakili, saatnya lagu bertindak. Share aja lagu.
Let me see.
Langsung dari
Hold on,
Spotify. Tinggal klik tanda panah dan pilih mau share kemana. Share lagu langsung.
How come my
enak kan?
chat is yes, okay. So it's coming already. Alright. So we're going to remove these two screws back, and we will need to replace them with the other one. Happy Sunday, guys. Don't know if anybody is watching. Wherever you are, happy Sunday or Saturday or this afternoon, morning, evening. So we are not going to use these two screws. This will go to the back here, the magnet. So we will need to use the smaller screws, the M2, the original Physec M2 screws. So we're going to put it this way like this. Yes. Alright, got one down. Don't tighten first, yeah. I think I have to rush the build. I want to build it fast. I see people started printing in our Discord. I'm always envy. I want to print things. Okay, now we tighten them up. Okay, now the screws are up. So if you can see here, is these two screws inside that will connect to this back plate down here. So that two screws. Previously, I'm using this screw here, one here and one here. It's wrong. So it's this one. I just checked the cat just now that I showed. So it's like that. And to install this on the carriage, we have to remove the locking plate first because we need to screw in these four screws from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. These four screws to the MGN, and we can't put in the screws from here because of the locking plate. So we have to remove this locking plate first. So let's remove the locking plate first. We just need to push out the dowel pin, and this pin will come off. Yep, the plug will come off. And then we can remove the dowel. So that's it. So we're going to install this on the MGN first using the four screws of the Physec CNC tab. Wait, let me turn the camera around and I bring everything over so that, oh, I think before we install, I think we try to install this the bushing first. Yeah, we can install the bushing, and also we can install the spring, so that once we install that, we don't have to put in. Okay. Oh, hold on, yeah, someone's at the door. Ya bang?
Jalan?
Tak ada orang pesan no.
Tak ada sah?
Ada. Okay bang. Hi guys, sorry. Somebody at the door. Okay, so now we need to try to put in the bushing. Let's put in the top bushing first. White is on the top right, so this is for the white down here. So my guess is this thing will go in here this way. Can it go through the hole? If this thing doesn't go through the hole, we will need to, yeah, looks like this JST pin doesn't go through the hole. Is it because of this thing? Let me try to remove this back first. Okay, now let's see whether does this thing go through. Yes, okay, so this thing goes through here. So we need to put in these two first, so that it's easier to go in. Okay, so these two bushing has gone in. I think we can go ahead and screw this top piece here. Right, and now what is this? Wrong slot. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Okay. Now we got those two in. We can thread this wire out, and then we will slot in the bushing inside here, so that later we just put in the spring. For the spring, is there the connector on the spring? Oh, there is also a connector on the spring. Should I also insert this thing as well first? Yes, I think we take out this screw first, and then we just put in the connector. So that it's easier to thread it at the back. Okay. 2. Okay. So this thing will go in like this. Okay, we need to hammer it down. This bushing seat. Doesn't sit in properly. Is this the correct sit? Because I know I made two prints that have a better tolerance. Let me try to see whether is it this. I don't know which is the better tolerance one, but I think we just use this. Not this. How about this? Let me try to remove it back. Oops. Screw drop. Check the tolerance. Oh yeah, this one. So I got the wrong one. So I got one here. How about the other one? Is the other one good? Try to check. This one is a bit tight. About this. Yeah. So these two are the better tolerance one. So we're going to change them. Let's remove the bushing first. Okay, we got one out. These are the not so good one. Two out. Okay. So let's do it, yeah. This will be on the right. So this is white. So we're going to put in the wires here. All right. So we got one down. Let's try to knock it a bit. This is my hammer. This is my hammer. Okay, for this is the red wire. Okay, so this is the red wire. Let's hammer it a bit. Right. Okay, so now we got the two wires back up. Let's put them in the slots. So the white is supposed to be here. Oh, don't forget to put in the screw first. This. Okay. All right. So you can see here, we got one bushing in the slot. Let's put in the other one. Okay. Let's put in the screw first. Oh, difficult. Okay. I think you need to make the hole bigger. All right. So you can see we have the two bushings in the slot, guys. All right. And with the two wires at the back. Let's put in the wires at the bottom now. Don't know for this, did I make any? No. So
Aduh, ini lagu sebenarnya enak banget lagi. Tapi liriknya gimana sih? Ih,
is that correct?
penasaran ya?
Let me try to
Dengerin
remove
sambil
it.
lihat liriknya aja di Spotify. Biar hafal lagunya dari awal. Lihat full lirik lagu di Spotify. Enak kan? Cobain sekarang.
Tunjukkan
Let's
selera
try to
musik
knock it
dengan
down.
metronome. Mulai dengar bareng bersama teman dan tunjukkan lagu favoritmu kepada mereka tanpa jeda iklan. Dengan fitur ulangi dan lewati tanpa batas, kamu juga bisa memilih
Alright.
album favoritmu dalam urutan apapun.
Yes.
Ketuk banner untuk mempelajari selengkapnya.
Right. Now for the white one. Now why this thing keeps coming up? This thing doesn't seem flush. Okay. And then we can put this thing. 5Z tap the back. So let's put in the spring wire first. For the spring, red is on the left. Black is here. So we just route the wire up here. Where's the other spring wire? Yes. Okay. I got those two spring wire in. This is this way. Okay. Now let's see. Oops. Oh man, this thing always want to come out. This magnet. Yeah. Okay. So we just need to tighten the screw. And we get to the screw from here. We get to the screw from here. Yes. Okay. Oh man, this thing is pinching against my wire. This red wire. Okay. Okay. Alright. So we have the motor wires out, the 5Z CNC tap wires out. So it's going to go up this way like this from the inside. Yes. Oh, but the wire is too short to reach this part down here. I think I have to make a new wire. The red is okay. The white also seems okay. Only the green. Or should I just make it go up here this way? Yes, I think I don't go at the back here. Just from here up. Alright. So this is fixed up. Now let's check we need to check the connection. See whether everything is connected before we install. Make it easier. So this bushing will be red. Yes, this bushing will be white. Yes, this is green. Yes. Now if I touch any, does it short? No. Okay. About the red? No. Green also no. Okay. This is for the fan. Okay. This is for the fan. Okay guys, so everything is working very good. All the connection are secured. The continuity, everything is good. So we can keep back our multimeter.
Liburan di rumah doang emang bikin mati gaya.
For the spring, if you see that the spring is come out too much, can cut them later. I think I'm going to cut them a bit because the spring is coming out too much. When the tool head is on the carriage like this, it's being pushed too much on the spring. So we don't want that. Right.
Habis beres olahraga tuh jangan langsung rebahan. Cooling down dulu. Penting.
Oh, this seems too low.
Pakai mixes di Spotify. Coba deh ketik relaxing chill evening mix.
Yeah, ni.
Nah kan, langsung muncul tuh mixes.
Oh, I haven't put in this last one. Okay. This one is inside.
Enak kan?
Right.
Cobain sekarang.
So we got this. Now we're going to install it on the carriage using these 4 screws to the MGN, and then we can put in the lock plate. Oh yeah, we need to let's connect the connector first, as it will be very difficult. This is a 2-pin connector for the fan. Where's my 2-pin JST here? Oh, is it the female JST, right? This is for the female JST. Oh, but I have this connector. Okay. So for this, it is on the left. Let's bring out the pin a bit. It's not biting too well. Okay. Okay, now for the black. Okay, so the black and red fan wire has gone in. Later we can put this connector. Red and black. Yes, red and black. This. I think we can put the connector now or later. Okay. Let me cut the spring wire first. I think it's better to cut the spring wire first. It's too much out. Okay. Now it's better. Spring wire is better. Okay, now we can fix it. I'm going to move the camera over here, guys. Sorry for that. The camera dead. Hold on, yeah. Okay. Let me zoom in. All right. Okay. Need to bring my screwdriver over. Okay, this is the part that I'm most afraid of because of I scared the MGN might drop. So we have to be careful with that. These are the 4 screws here. Oh, that day we dropped one screw. I don't know where is the screw. I need to find the screw. What's this? Not a solder. Is it solderer? Soldering? Drop or screw? Cannot find the screw. I don't think it's a screw, guys. Nope. Okay, so let's remove this tape that hold the MGN in place. Okay, so now the MGN is here. Let's try to connect it. Yeah. Okay. Looks like everything is in place. Let's try to go base cap. All right. Looks like we got it in. Alright, we got it in, guys. Woo! Don't know whether you guys can see this. So we got that in. And we connect the connectors. Where's the we need the 3-pin, oh, the JST, yeah, this one. Oh, the PH connector. So we will connect the PH connector, red on top, this way. So red on top, green is in the middle, right? And we got the black at the bottom. The wire is a bit too short, I think. Yeah, it's hitting the wire instead. Not very satisfied with this wire, the green wire down here. I think let's try to change this green wire. Too short. Okay, this green wire is too short. We're going to remove it and then we're going to change it to something longer, yeah. Hold on, let me get remove this. I think we have to remove everything back, guys. Aduh. Yeah, we have to remove everything back. It's very difficult. It's okay. It's okay. These are my problems so that you guys don't have to go through it. Remember this thing. One, two, three, four. Okay, for the meantime, let's put it like that. And then we're going to change the wire to a small wire. Let me turn the camera back, yeah. Okay. Let's change it to a smaller wire, guys. Longer wire. Let's need to find how to remove this thing.
Sambil nunggu kereta balik gini.
Oh, very hard to remove this plastic part. I need to find a way so that this plastic parts here can be removed easily. Let me try to remove the wire first, and then we try to push in from here.
Ketik aja liriknya di Spotify buat nemu lagu yang dimaksud. Langsung munculkan lagunya. Cari lagu apapun tinggal ketik liriknya di search bar Spotify. Enak kan? Cobain sekarang.
See whether do I have any spare one in case this one got a problem.
Kamu lagi nyuci terus nemu 50.000 di kantong baju.
Did I print any spare
Disimpan nih.
for this?
Nemu lagu yang kamu suka. Langsung klik tanda plus, lagunya kesimpan.
Looks like I didn't.
Like lagu kesukaanmu di Spotify biar
But I think, okay, we don't take it out. We just use a thinner piece of wire. This is for signal. So let's go with this white. Okay. But there's already a white here. Let's go with what color do we? It's thin. Green. This is green. Oh yeah, I have thinner green down here. So we're going to use a thinner wire for this. Let's strip it up. Simple. Wire stripper is also gone down there. Okay. Now let's thread it into this hole. Yeah. Okay. Once it's inside this hole, where is it? So we just use the bushing to pinch the wire. Alright. Okay, now the wire is inside here. We bring this wire up from inside this way. Yes. Ooh. Okay. So this one later we will need to plug in it this way. So let's just see how long we need the green wire to be. It should be about here. Okay. Now let's strip up the green wire and then we're going to crimp it. Connectors. We need the PH connector, JST PH connector. This, yes. Right. Now we got that cream. Let's thread it back up here. Let's put it back in the ST casing. Right. Now let's plug it into the connector down here. Alright, okay guys, so the wire is all up here now. You can see. So it's much more better now from the back. That's where the wire is. Okay, now let's go back to that section there and fix it up again. Let me turn my camera around. Okay. Let's fix it back. Alright. Okay. Careful of this. We don't want the MGN to drop. So we just put this in like this. Okay. What's the MGN? Oh, okay. What's this? The MGM screw broke, man. One of the MGN screw broke. Oh man, what? Oh, broke inside the MGN block. I think this is MGN 7. I need to tighten all the others properly before. No, it will broke. Alright. Okay guys, so we have everything inside. Everything fixed up. So this is the carriage. And let's put back in the lock plate. So the lock plate will go here. The dowel will go in here. Let's push the dowel in more until it moves to the end. Okay. Then I'm going to put the stopper. Alright. Don't know why the magnet seems like want to push this thing to the right. Yeah, but this is it. This is it. Okay, so the carriage is done. We can actually install the hot end mount first, but never mind. Not hot end mount, sorry. We can install the duct 5015 adapter first. But never mind. Okay. So the carriage is basically done, guys. This is the tab. This is the lock plate. Okay, let's move back to the table. Let's move back to the table. Move back to the table. Okay. So we're going to start doing the tool head. I think what we need to do first is we need to remove this tool head first. we need to dismantle this tool head first before we start everything following the build guide that I make inside the GitHub. There's a build guide for it. So we're going to try to go along with the build guide to build the tool head. Alright. So we're going to dismantle this tool head first. This is a R2T tool head, but this is with the multi-tool backplate. That's why you can see here that there's a duct here. This is not supposed to have a duct down here. So okay, let's start with that first. We can remove all the connector first from the toolboard. And also the hot end. Okay. Then we can remove the screw. I think I need to put somewhere where all the screws I can get in. Just mix everything together. It's very disorganized, man. Alright, so you see here, you can just remove the hot end and extruder without touching the LEDs and backplate. Okay, so now let's remove. Shall we remove the extruder first? I think later. We will do the hot end first. Let's remove the filament so that the cowl can come off. Okay, I've removed the filament. The cowl is separated. Okay, let's just remove everything up. So this is the fan connector. Next, we can remove these 4 dome nut. For me, I'm not going to remove the dome nut from the set screw because we will need to install them back together again, so no point. So I just leave it like that. Now we can remove all the 4 5Z tap wires, all the 3 5Z tap wires. We should be together with the micro switch. So we will need to remove the micro switch wire first. Okay, So this is the 5Z tap wires. For donuts, micro switch, you can just push them out.
Kok bisa tahu sih?
Kok bisa nggak tahu?
Okay, the micro switch is out. Now is the dock sense wire. So remove the dowel first. Okay, we got 2 dowel out. Then we can remove the 2 dock sense wires. And there's also this spine screw down here.
Lagi mendaki tubuh keserikahan ya? Tenang, momen lebih asik.
And then there's only left with heat insert, the M4 and M3 heat insert, and the magnets. So let me turn on my soldering because we need to remove the heat insert, 4 heat insert and the magnet. We can remove the magnet first if you want. So as usual, you can use this to knock so that the magnet come out, right? Just put a sharp object. Remember that I always take out 2 magnet first, so I know the orientation of the magnet. Okay, we got 1 magnet out here. Let's just put there. Got another magnet out here. So I normally take out 2 magnet first. If you don't know the orientation, you can use the app on the computer, on the handphone to get the orientation. So this one, wow, it's broken up. I want to remove this magnet, but this thing broken up. So we just cut it out. Yeah. Okay, got 1 N35 out here. And any more magnets? So left 2 magnets and 6 heat insert. That's all right. Yeah. Okay. Let's remove the heat insert first. I'm not going to keep this part, so that's why I'm removing the heat insert. If you have the stealth press or the heat insert press, it's much more better. I think I'm going to build one as well. So that, because this M4 is critical to put the heat insert in straight. If you put it a bit sengit, not accurately straight, sometimes it might affect. So it's important to put the heat insert in straight. Okay, so we have removed all the heat insert from the back plate. Okay, so we're going to start from here to follow the steps of the R2T guide, right? So now I just leave actually I can take out because I have sample down here, so I can just remove the other 2 magnets. Hold on. Okay, we got 1 out. Got the other 1 out. Okay, so this back plate is no longer in use. We're going to throw it because we have the new back plate coming up. Okay, guys, so from here on, we're going to start following the R2T build guide steps. Let me try to open it up in our GitHub. Okay, so we will start to follow this GitHub guide. Let's go to manual, Linux Stealth R2T Toolhead Build Guide. Okay, so this is the one. So you'll be following this build guide. All right. Okay, it is recommended to install all heat insert first on all parts. So this build guide is for R2T setup with Revo Voron, Shepa Micro, EBB. Okay, so for the tool head, the heat insert, okay, we will follow this guide step by step. Let me make my screen bigger. Hold on. Where is my screen? This. Okay. So we will follow this build guide as we go along. Insert the heat insert to the back plate in the respective slot. Okay, let me bring out my parts first. So we will need the clicky. Oh, we are not using clicky, right? So this is, we are using 5Z tape. So it's a normal cowl. And then what do we need? We need the back plate. Back plate. Okay, we got one back plate down here, one cowl, and we need the Revo Voron hot end mount. Revo Voron hot end mount. We also need the Shepa Micro EBB 36. And any more? Okay, that's all. Okay, so we need these 4 parts, and let's put in the heat insert as follows. Let me put it somewhere first. Okay, let's turn on our machine. I have a lot of spare heat insert also. Where is it? Where did I put them? Oh, they're here. So in case we need them, we can put them in first. So what's the first one? Let me see. Insert the heat insert to the back plate. So we need 2 heat insert down here. We need the M3 one. That is M3. I think this is the M3. Yes. So let's put in the 2 M3 heat insert. All right. Put in the other one. Okay, we got 2 in. And we need to put in the M4 heat insert to the back plate. Okay, so we need to put M4 heat insert here. This is where the magnet tool comes in handy. So what you do is you just put this thing down here like this, and you have a flat place to put in the heat insert. So these are the 4 M4 heat inserts down here. This for M4. Let me double check. Yes. This is the one that I said, guys. This one is important to make it as straight as possible down. So if you have a stealth press, it's better. Don't follow like my style unless you are really experienced with this thing and can ensure that it goes in straight. All right, we got one down. Why it needs to go straight? Because these are the heat insert for the M4 4 dome nuts. So if one of them is tilted, it might not be seated properly in the carriage when locked. So try to put in as straight as possible. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. So we got the 4 inside. And now we need to use the cowl. Cowl, we need to put 2 quickie. That is only for the quickie. But we are not using quickie. We are using the Fizek tab. So we don't need to put inside the quickie cowl. We don't have a quickie cowl. So let's move into the Revo voron plate. We need to put in 4 Revo voron plate. So this is it. So we need to put in 4 M3 heat insert. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 2 down here and 2 on top. Okay. Okay. Got 1 in. We got the other one in. Alright. So let's put the 2 on top. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we got 4 in for the Revo V. Yes, Revo voron. And for the Shepa micro mount, ABB mount, we need 3. So we can close this up. We need to put in 3. So it should be this way. 1, 2, and from the top here, 3. Okay, we got 1 in. Two in. Three in. Okay, so all the heat inserts are done. Okay, now we can start the bit together. Place the back plate on the magnet mounting tool. This will make installing the magnet easier. Alright, place the back plate on the magnet mounting tool. And then 8x5 and 52 magnets. Okay. So this is the back plate. We place it on the magnet mounting tool like just now. This way. Yeah. Okay. Insert the magnets in the respective slots. Apply a bit of epoxy or glue. Okay. So you can apply a bit of epoxy or glue. We will just use normal glue. And then we can install and use a mallet to push it in, right? So these are the 4 magnets that we have just now. We have taken from the previous tool head. 4 magnets. Let's use this as a for the magnet configuration. We use this. Okay, let's just follow this layout, yeah, so that we know that it's exactly match the one on the carriage, because this has to match the one on your carriage, whereby if you put them together it will engage, and when you slide the lock plate it will disengage. Okay, so this one will go in the top left down here. Oh, okay, so let's push it out first and add some bit of glue. Okay, I just use super glue. So far until now I don't have any problem with the magnets coming out. But don't apply too much as well, because it might drip all the way to the back. Just a bit, that you can see the glue are all inside. Yes, that is enough. Okay, now that you can see the glue inside, just put it here. So this thing will go on top this way. Okay, so this thing is sitting right there. Later you can also apply another glue at the back of the 4 holes of the magnet. So next will be this one will go in this way down, right? So let's apply the glue again. All right. Okay, so this one has gone in. You see the glues. If you see any glue seeps to the back, make sure you wipe them off. If not, it will stick. When you put in, it will stick. So just give them a wipe down. Then you can put back in. Okay, next we do the other 2 magnet holes down here. So this will be, hold on, yeah. So this is this way. So this will be here. Yes. So this will be on top. No, it will be this. Yes. So this will be on top. This will be here. Oh man, this is very strong magnets. Okay, so this will be here. This will be here. Let's put them far apart. Okay. Now we put in the glue. Yes. You can see some glue inside. Okay. So this will be down here. Yes. Okay. Now let's put in the other one. Okay. I like to roll it so that the glue inside roll around the magnet holes. So this will be on top here. All right. Okay, so we have all the 4 magnets inside. Just give it some time to dry up. You can also apply some glue at the 4 holes at the back of the magnet. If you want some more strength, let me just put in. Okay. So that there's more grip to the magnet. Okay. Just remove any excess glue if there is any. Okay, so let's see the next step for the R2T build guide. Let's remove this glue first. Skip the glue first. So M4 cap nut you put into the set screw I have put in. Now you just apply a bit of Loctite on the set screw thread close to the cap. Before installing, the set screw was screwed to the heat insert and into plastic. Be careful not to allow Loctite. Okay, so for this, you can apply Loctite to the set screw when you are screwing into the 4 dome nuts here for heat insert. But for me, I don't apply the Loctite. You may apply if you want. But for me, I don't apply because I've tightened them fully in and it seems to stay in very, very nicely. It doesn't move at all. So the next step here is to apply the 4 dome nuts into the back plate. Okay. Okay, before we apply the 4 dome nuts, for Physec tab, there's an extra step. So let me move on. Yeah, this step is only applicable if you are running Physec Linux on Physec CNC tab. So I have to insert these wires because I'm running them into the Physec tab, right? So I have to insert these 3 wires. Which wire just now? Yeah, I take out. Is it this? Is it this? These 2 are the same. Okay. So I think we can use any. Let's use this. Hmm? Why this one seems so short out? Is it the same? Let's use this instead. Okay, we're going to thread the wires into the back plate. So the red will come out this side. Let me take out the M4 cap nut first. Okay, so the red will come out this side. This one. This hole, yes. What we need is we need the strip ends of the wire to go through. This one is too thick at the wires. Very hard to go through. Maybe I make the hole too small. Okay. So I make the hole too small. Let's make the hole bigger. If I drill it with M3, let me just use something. This. Okay. Okay. Seems like the wire is too thick. I think we change a new wire. So we need a black, red, and green wire. Black, red, and green. I think we have red here. Oh, we can just use this the normal wire. Let me try to find some wires. Knife, normal, any normal two pin wires. This one. This one should be okay. This is very. So we're going to use this black, red, and then we're going to need a green. So let me see how long do we need to cut for this. Roughly about here. So let's just cut them up. Okay. And for the green, I think the green can go in the green wire. So we just remove this red and white. Okay, we don't take out first so that we can remember the order of the wires. Okay, so we need a red wire down here. Let's strip up the ends. Push it through the hole. Let's see whether I can pull up this thing. Okay, so once we have the wires out, we're going to pinch in the dome nuts to the wires. So this will form a connection. Yeah. Let me move all the wire properly first, so that they all get pinched. Later we'll check for continuity on this. All right. And we do the same for the black. Let's strip up the wires. So this is black was on the side. Okay. Okay. The black wires are in. Put the dome nut as well. Same thing. Right. We tighten everything down. So now we got these two down here is going to connect to the other here. Okay. So red will be in the middle of this. Red will be in the middle. Let's put in the green first. Okay. Oh, I think it's this one, right? This this for the Isaac. Yeah, it's this one actually. But can also. So put in the green at the bottom right here. Okay, so this one is out. Let's do the same with the dome nuts. Remember that the dome nut has to be pinching the wires. If not, there's no connection. All right. Okay, so we got the 3 wires up. So we can remove this. Oh, okay. We just need to connect this. This looks like so long. I don't think this is the... This could be the CNC tape wires. Okay, but no. Never mind. So we just use this. Connect. Okay. Let's cut the wires to the proper length. We should be here. Then let's crimp them up with the JST. And then we will connect them to the connector. These wires. So many wires down here. Okay, we need 2 JST connectors. One, two. Okay, let's crimp the wires up. Too far in. Too far in. So Okay. One more GST connector. Oh man, this thing doesn't click. Come on, come on. Scrimp it properly. So, right. Pay attention in class. Yes. All right. Okay, now let's put the red in the middle of the GST. And we can remove the white, replace it with black. This for the connector later we check. Make sure that the pin are correct at the GST connector here. Alright. So we got the three connectors here. These are the 5Z connectors. 5Z tab. 5Z CNC tab connectors. Let's put in the last dome nuts. Huh? So just tighten up everything. Okay. So we got it, guys. So everything is up, the 4 and also the 5Z connector. So let's move on to the next steps in the manual. Carry sense. So 2 wires 90 degrees go in and up to the carry sense. Okay. So now is the carry sense. The wire, the 90 degree switch just now. Where or is it this one? If you have a 90 degrees switch from the 5Z kit, then you can use that because it's already pre-wired. These are the ones that I take out just now. So I'm just going to use this one. So we're going to put in through here. Oh, I haven't cleaned up the hole properly first. Let me clean up the hole. 3 o'clock now. So maybe in a while we're going to stop, guys. Maybe about 15 minutes more. Let's just try to do as much as we can so that we can finish up the toolkit fast. Now the carriage has already been built. That's the thing is good already. Oh, at the corner here. Let's remove this top corner part now. This all depends on your printing tolerance. Sometimes when you print it, it can be small, can be big. So it depends on your printing tolerance. too small, you can just carve open some holes to make it bigger. Yeah. All right. So the micro switch is inside. Move the wire up. Actually, I like to move it down here so that it doesn't interfere with the middle channel. This middle channel, normally I put it in the middle channel here. You can see, normally I put it is for the hot end heater and the thermistor, the middle channel. Okay. Okay, so we have the micro switch and also the. Now let's see what's next. Dock sense. Okay, for the dock sense, we need to put in the two wires, thread them into the wire slot, and then you just put in the dowel pin. Okay. This one I know the steps. So this is just for you, but for me, I know the steps. I just follow the steps. So you need to put the two wires. I think this is just now the dock sense wires that we used just now that we take out. So we can reuse the same wires. This will be below, this will be on top. So from the figure is you need to thread them into here. Okay. Make the wire straight first. And move the switch wire first. Yes. If you can see the wire coming out, is good already. So normally what I do is I just use a small Allen key to push the wire in so that it doesn't block the dowel when we push the dowel in. Okay. And then what we need to do is we just need to knock the dowel in. This dowel pin. This we can use this as well. There's a lot of good things with the magnet helper. You can use it. All right. Okay. Now we got one in. Let's put the other in. Okay. Okay, same thing over here. All right. So we got two in. The dowel pin. Same thing. The wires will go out from here to the back. To the back slot. This way. All right. Okay. Now this set. Let's see what's the next step. Remove the two cutaway support. And then we do the part cooling fan connector. Okay. So let's try to do a continuity test, right? Just to check the wiring and make sure everything is okay. I think before we end the stream, let's do a continuity test first. All right, so we will go for the micro switch first. Let's test the micro switch. Yeah. So the micro switch is normally closed. Okay, micro switch is working. Let's check the FiZac tab. Now for FiZac tab, for the green, it should be here. Let's touch the dome nuts. Okay. For the red. Okay. For the black. Alright. Okay, now let's go for the dowel pin for the dock sense. Let's try. Okay. Alright. Okay, so far everything is working very good. Alright, guys. Looks like all the connections are good. Ooh. I think as time goes on, we will try to find ways on how to improve all this wiring. If it seems a bit difficult, we'll try to find ways to see how to fix all the wirings. Yeah. Okay, so next step is cream two wires to both. This one also, if you have the FiZac kit, is already being creamed. So M3 by 8 BH6S. So we're going to use M3 by 8 BH6S, which is this, I think. Let me try to double check. Yes, 1, 2. Yep. Okay. And so this is the thing. The connector. So we're going to screw in the MH BH6S first. 2 of those. And then we're going to put in the fan connector. Remember the red is on the right. From the front, the red is on the right. This is from the back, the red is on the left. Then you put in the the hex screw and just screw it in. Right. For the other side, we're going to do the same as well. Alright. Okay. Let's see next is what? Put in the M3 by 40 BH6S. Okay. M3 by 40. Is it this? I think I use a smaller one. 35. I use the M3 by 35. Yeah, can also. I think we just finish the back plate. Alright, M3 by 35 in. And 6 by 3 and 52 magnets. Okay, 6 by 3 and 52 magnet. That will be the last step before it's completed. 6 by 3 and 52 magnets. This one also, I think we can just, oh, don't have. Oh yeah, this one. No. All I have removed the back plate. Where did I disconnect to? This connect to the cowl. So for this, yes. Let's put in some glue. This is the last step, it seems, for the back plate. Okay. Okay. Oh, I haven't cut away the cutaway support. Take out the cutaway support. Oh, why does it seem so hard to cut? So all the cutaway support, guys. Oh, I think I have this setting wrong on my printer the other time. That's why it's a bit hard to cut. I think after this, we just do a little bit of cleanup for them. Just want to clean up this section, guys. Okay. So this section is clean up. Because later the dog have to go in here. Just try to see whether is there any problem. It's more. Okay. So this part is done. So the back plate is complete, guys. Woo! Back plate completed. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If any of you are tuning in, I also don't know whether anybody is watching or not. I didn't check this time. Okay. So let's do a little cleanup. So on the next stream, when I'm available, we will continue to do the tool head, which is the cow, I think. The cowl part, and then once the cowl is done, we can the tool head is completed, we need to do the hot end and everything. Once the tool head completed, we go and do the dock, and then we can install on the computer, I mean on the printer. I don't know whether should we install all at one go, or so can you want me to do a single tool first? Not very sure. This cable sleeve cannot, okay. Yeah, this cable sleeve, cable helper cannot go in with the hex nut there. I didn't notice the hex nut. I think we need to use a smaller button head, M3 by 6, I think. This M3 by 8. So M3 by 6. Let me see this. M3 by 6. So if I use this button head, yeah, should have used M3 by 6. Okay. If not, the helper cannot go in. All right, guys. So thank you if anyone's tuning. We will continue again on the next stream. See you guys and take care. Happy fasting for all my Muslim brothers. And we see you again in the next stream to continue on the build. So the back plate is done for the tool head. So on the next stream we will start to do the cowl and the hot end as well, and also the toolboard. Right. See you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.